guys, welcome to my channel. So I have been on YouTube for 6 years and I realized I have never done a formal like introducing me. Here's all about me. I don't even know if this is a thing on YouTube, but I find it kind of weird that I share so much of my life with you guys, but I've never really shared like the basics. Like, here is me, this is where I live, this is what my life is about, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And I was just planning a collab with my friend here on YouTube, and we kind of sent over like little mini bios to each other to kind of like, you know, here's some stuff about me that you can share with your subscribers. And it kind of like clicked in my mind. I was like, you know what? I've never really done like a meet me type video for you guys. So I figured it's about time, right? So that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be very chill. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on me and my channel and things like that. And if you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section down below so I can film like a Q&A style video after this. But I think it'd be kind of nice for you to know a little bit about me since I do share so much of my life with you. Joking, not because I'm crying, just because I am joking. Okay, so let's start with the basics. My name is Melissa. I go by Mel's Makeup because Mel's Makeup sounds better than Melissa's Makeup. It's just easier to say, but I do go by Melissa. I do have some friends that call me Mel, but for the most part, I'm just known as Melissa. I am 32 years old and I am the youngest of 6 siblings. We are all girls. Crazy, right? All girls. I was born and raised in Arizona. I lived there my whole life, but 3 years ago, me and my husband uprooted and moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I live now. So I've been here for just about 3 years. I went to Arizona State University and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology and a minor in sociology and speech and hearing sciences. I really wanted to be a teacher growing up, but things change. Majors change, and I ended up focusing mostly on psychology. I took sign language as my foreign language, you know, to get my foreign language credits, and I really fell in love with the speech and hearing, and I can't even talk here, speech and hearing pathology side of things, so I ended up minoring in that as well as sociology. I am married, as I mentioned before. I married my husband 2.5 years ago. We had a destination wedding in Punta Cana. It was absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Punta Cana before, the Dominican Republic, it is gorgeous, you guys. It is so pretty and the people there are so nice and so friendly. I highly recommend it. About 6 months ago, I did become a stay-at-home mom by choice. I was not forced by COVID. By choice, I decided to become a stay-at-home mom. I do have a 1-year-old son named Lincoln. He is my entire world right now. I am fascinated by everything that he does, and I'm so in love with this little human. He's my only child right now. We do hope to have another baby someday soon, you know, maybe in the next year or so. But for now, it's just Lincoln, and I love that little kid so much. I'm feeling like a terrible dog mom right about now because after I finished editing this video, I realized I completely forgot to mention my 2 baby girls. So I have 2 weenie dogs. One's name is Lola. She is 12 years old, and the other one's name is Lily. She is 9 years old. I have had both of them for a very long time. They're my first babies, and I'm so sorry for forgetting you guys. So I make all kinds of videos here on YouTube. My username is Mel's Makeup 88. So I started as a YouTube beauty guru, I don't know, makeup person, things like hauls, favorites, stuff like that. In fact, my very first YouTube video was an Ulta haul. You can check it out if you want to. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's there, it's still up. I haven't deleted any videos from my channel. So I of course do makeup videos. I focus mostly on higher end makeup, things that you can find at Ulta, Sephora, things like that. I do have some drugstore brands sprinkled in here and there, but mostly it's high end makeup. I made notes for myself on my phone, so if you see me glancing down, I didn't want to forget anything. But as life continued on and I picked up new hobbies and new things like that, I do also make videos around lifestyle type things. So right now I love making mom and baby videos, things like baby must-haves, day in the life type things, vlog style videos. I love those types of things. In the past, I've done fitness related videos, wedding related videos, pregnancy related videos. I've done planner videos. All of these things are my hobbies and stuff that I like to do. So I've made various videos here and there about all of these things, but for now, my main focus is the beauty side of things and the baby side of things. So outside of makeup and baby, some of my hobbies and things that I really like shopping. I've always liked shopping. I have so many fond memories of my childhood shopping with my mom and my sister and things like that, going to the mall. I just have so many happy associations with shopping. It makes me happy just to do it even if I don't buy anything. So that's definitely something that I like. I love Bath and Body Works. I love candles. I've shared a couple of candle collection videos with you guys. My collection's a little different now. You can't see it, but my candle hutch is like right over here. But I love candles, I love coffee, I love Target, I love Costco, I love cooking and taking walks with my baby. I'm slightly getting into gardening. I have a little vegetable garden that I've shared with you guys on Instagram. I wouldn't call it a hobby yet, but it could turn into one soon. I love Christmas, all things Christmas. Christmas is coming up soon and I'm so excited. Again, that's another thing I just have so many fun childhood memories with, that Christmas is just my favorite holiday. I love spring weather and fall fashion, the sweaters and the boots. Ooh, call me basic, but I love it. Another thing I really love is country music. It's another thing I have so many fond memories of, whether it be with friends or my family. I remember listening to country growing up, and then I kind of took a break from it for a while and picked it back up in my early 20s. I actually went to a Garth Brooks concert with my mom, and one of my favorite things to share when I talk about country music is my mom and I went to a Garth Brooks concert, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Garth Brooks always reserves his front 2 rows. So his front row and the second row, he leaves them empty. You cannot buy tickets for them. And what he will do is send like his bodyguards or his team out into the audience, and they hand pick people to go to the front row. So they'll just be standing around waiting in the crowd, whatever, looking at people. And if they pick you, they'll go up to you and they'll tell you, they'll give you tickets. And so I remember my mom and I, we had also Garth Brooks, sorry, backing up, all of his tickets are all the same price. So whether you buy a ticket in the nosebleed section or the floor, they're all the same price. So Garth Brooks is just a really cool guy for doing stuff like that. Anyways, my mom and I scored some tickets, but they were way up, like way up in the nosebleed section. I didn't care. I was so happy to be there. I was so happy to be there with my mom. And I remember we were walking up to our seats. We had a couple of drinks beforehand, so we were happy and yada yada. And this guy came up to us and he was like, "Hey, is it just you two?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, why are you asking this? It was like an older gentleman. He was like, "You guys want front row tickets?" And I'm like, how much? Like, what are you trying to do here? And he was like, "No, I want to give you front row tickets." And I was like, what? So yeah, that he picked me and my mom. He gave us front row tickets and we got to go sit front row at a Garth Brooks concert. It was so cool. Some of my favorite beauty brands are Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, Fresh Beauty for the skincare side of things, and Natasha Denona, Too Faced. I love all of those brands. I love a lot of brands, but those are some of my favorites. Did I forget any? Oh, MAC is another good one. Some things that I don't really like. I don't like summertime. I don't love the sun, like, at all. I don't love sunscreen. I hate the way it smells. I hate the way it feels on my face. These are really random things, but you know what I mean. I don't like most seafood. I like shrimp and crab here and there, lobster. I don't like fish or anything too fishy or smells fishy or tastes fishy. I do not like pumpkin spice lattes at all. Another thing about me that you guys may know if you've watched my channel for a while, I did Orange Theory Fitness for about 4 years, maybe it was 3.5 years. I fell in love with exercising and being fit and healthy because of Orange Theory. I lost so much weight, I got so healthy, I was at the tip top of my physique and health right around my wedding time, bachelorette party time, and I look back and I'm so proud of myself for everything that I was able to accomplish through Orange Theory Fitness. I stopped going at around 35 weeks pregnant just because at that point I was so large and I was just tired and over it, and then of course postpartum you're not supposed to work out. So I did end up going back to Orange Theory for about a month or two, and then COVID hit and all the gyms were closed. And here in North Carolina, The gyms were closed for almost 7 months. They just recently reopened, and it's almost October. So I actually have not gone back. I canceled my membership, and I haven't gone back to Orange Theory since then. I would love to though, but just the way my life is right now with a 1-year-old and being a stay-at-home mom, and just with COVID and the way things are, I'm not sure when or if I will ever get to go back to Orange Theory, but that was a big part of my life for a while. Some of the baby stuff I'm into, so if you're here for the baby stuff, I do have a son. I remember when I found out I was having a boy instead of a girl, I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little bit sad about it, because all girl stuff, girls are just so cute, you guys. Girl baby clothes and girl baby things. I'm so girly myself, so I kind of had a hard time envisioning myself with anything but a girl. But now that I have a boy, I can't even imagine life any other way. I, in fact, want all my subsequent kids to be boys, because I just love being a boy mom so much. So some of the baby stuff that I'm really into is copper pearl, George hats. Oh my gosh, I love George hats so much. They're so cute. The Love Every subscription boxes, we are super into that. If you follow my Instagram page, then you'll see a lot of that stuff over there. Montessori toys, mealtime and food prep, things like that. Lincoln is transitioning into solids now, so just that's the kind of stuff I'm into. That's what my life is all about right now. And finding good deals on clothes. I love sharing that with you guys over on Instagram. I started watching YouTube videos about 12 years ago, right around when YouTube became a thing. I was still in college. I remember watching Elle Fowler's dorm room videos when I was still in college, like my college apartment. That's kind of how it all started. I clearly remember searching for Urban Decay naked palette tutorials and watching a bunch of those types of things. So that's kind of when I started watching YouTube videos. As far as making videos, like I mentioned before, I started 6 years ago. It was July 2014, I believe, is when I started making YouTube videos. Prior to that, I actually had just my Instagram page. It was called Mel's Beauty 88 instead of Mel's Makeup 88. When I started my channel, I changed it to Mel's Makeup because I thought that flowed a little bit better. But yeah, that's kind of how it all started. I remember my husband, well, at the time he was just my boyfriend, kind of persuaded me to start the YouTube thing. He was like, you would be so good at it, you should really try it, you should really do it, and the rest is history. So now my social media is mostly on Instagram and of course here on YouTube. I also have a Snapchat, a Twitter, and a Facebook page, but I'm not really as active on any of those. Twitter, occasionally I'll pop on. Mostly I just like to read what other people say on Twitter. Snapchat, I haven't used in a very long time, but I do have one. And then Facebook, I actually just started my Facebook not too long ago, and I haven't like made it big yet. I'm most active on Instagram and Instagram stories, so if you want to see me daily, updates, things like that, vlog style daily things, then definitely check out my Instagram. I am Mel's Makeup 88 everywhere, so you can find me everywhere by that screen name. I do a lot of baby stuff over on Instagram. A lot of just my daily life is over there. I do have beauty sprinkled in there. I also have a fitness Instagram. It's actually melsmakeup.ate, so it's still 88, but it's like 88. I thought that was pretty clever. It's a fitness Instagram, so I'm not as active on it anymore since having a baby, but if you want to see my transformation and my fitness journey, then definitely go and check that out. But I think that's about it. That's kind of like me in a nutshell. So I hope that you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. If you're new here, I hope that you stick around and subscribe. I would love it if you became part of my little social media family and we can share life together. But if you guys do have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I will film a follow-up question and answer video to this. So yeah, that's me. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll talk to you next time.